Hey everybody, David Franzen here on a Tuesday night in September 2016. I'll tell you what year it is. I don't care how dated my videos are. Anyway, just want to get on here tonight to talk about one thing, some good advice I heard recently. A lot of people, they get online and they're anxious to make that first sale. And a lot of people quit when they get discouraged after they don't have their first sale within a short amount of time. Well, I'm one to talk about perseverance because I'm not saying I waited 4 years before I made a sale, but I struggled online for over 4 years before I saw any real success. I joined a lot of companies, spent thousands and thousands upon dollars, and I did make the occasional small commission here and there, but we're talking like 40, $50. I think the most I had ever made uh, from one sale was like $200, or from a period of time was like $200. I made one like $1,000 commission. But the funny thing about that was I had spent like $6,000 to join that company. So the fact that I made $1,000 didn't impress me that much. Now here's the thing too. It bothers me because a lot of people, they come online to make money, right? And the funny thing is, what do we end up doing? We end up spending money. You know, you're trying to make a little extra income to support your family, to live a better life. And in the end, all we end up doing is I'm going to adjust this camera a little bit. I'm sorry. This is bugging me. It's just not seeming right. Let's see if that's a little better. So anyway, that always kind of, I always found that somewhat ironic that here we are, we're trying to make money, but a lot of times we just end up spending more money because we think the next shiny object's going to come along, the next big thing, the next opportunity that's going to work for us. And so it's frustrating. So anyway, I heard a question posed to a marketer here lately, and it was, how do you make your first sale in 30 days? What would you focus on and what would you do? Well, my advice has always been this. First of all, find a company or a product that you believe in. And you know, you've heard the saying, without passion, there is no profit. So if you don't feel good about the offer, if you feel you're taking advantage of people and you're not offering value with the product you're selling, I would recommend trying to find something else. When you find that product or company that you believe in and you want to get busy starting your marketing, first of all, stop being distracted by the other offers that come along, the offers that come into your inbox every day, the things like that. Even if you're struggling a little bit with this one company you chose that you think is going to be the one that will bring you your financial reward, even if it's not happening right away, don't start looking at other things. Just please don't do that, because I did that for so long and I skip around and do things and I could never really get any momentum going. So stick with one thing for a while, give it some time, and then, you know, if it's not working, go on. But to make your first sale in 30 days, this is what I would recommend. First of all, you're going to have a link, whether it be an affiliate link, your own website, your blog, whatever, wherever you want to direct this traffic. The important thing is it's a numbers game. You got to get people to see your offer. So my suggestion, and this was also the suggestion of somebody that's been a little more successful than me in network marketing, was this: pick one and only one form of advertising, and try to pick the one that you think you might not hate. You know, now maybe there's none of them that you really enjoy doing, but pick one that you really think you somewhat not mind doing, or maybe even enjoy doing, and then focus on that. And if you don't know how to do it, Google it. Or your company that you're with, they should have some sort of training on that particular thing, whether it be Facebook pay-per-click or YouTube videos or blogging or solo ads. There's so many different things. You know, if you want some advice, please feel free to reach out to me. You know, I'm accessible. And, you know, I'll list my information here, davidmfranzine.com. You could go to my website. I'd be happy to give you a little bit of direction or whatever. But I would suggest, and this is what the guru I listen to suggested also, just pick one thing. Don't get scattered around like, okay, today I'm going to place a Facebook ad. And then within a few days, well, I'm not getting a sale. So then you freak out and you go and start doing YouTube videos. And then you're like, oh, I need to learn about blogging because maybe that's what I've been doing. Don't do that. Stick with one thing and master it. Learn it. And if you don't know it, like I said, your company that you're with probably has some training on whether it be Facebook advertising or whatever else it is, social media, whatever. And if you can't find it there, just Google it. You know, how to advertise on Facebook. Easiest way to advertise on Facebook. Easiest way to make YouTube videos. Whatever the case may be. And then just stick with that until you get it down. And what you want to do is you want to set a budget. You don't want to overshoot your budget. Like say you have a budget of $10 a day for advertising. So do your Facebook thing, do your pay-per-click or your Google AdWords pay-per-click, and set your limit at $10 a day. Okay, so for 30 days, that's $300. Stick with it for 30 days. The thing is, you have to get those visitors to your website to see your offer. Will everybody buy? No, not everybody's going to buy, of course not. But you get 100 people in front of your offer, 2 people are probably going to buy. They may not buy your high price back end product, but they're going to at least come in at some sort of level. I would also recommend, if you don't have some sort of free offer, don't try starting off selling somebody a high ticket like item, something that's like $5.97 or $7.97 or something like that. People just aren't going to go. People have to get to know you first, know, like, and trust you before they're going to invest within you. So if you don't have your own free product, don't worry about it. You know, eventually you'll get one. You know, and offer a free bonus, anything. Like if you've been marketing for a while and you even know a little bit, as long as you're one step further down the road than somebody else, you can be of incredible importance to them. If you know how to set up an autoresponder with Aweber or GetResponse or something like that, you can say, hey, I'd like to offer a free half-hour consult on how to set up your Aweber account. Simple as that. Or some marketing strategies. I will give you a free half-hour session. Anything like that, a free offer. You know, put that out there in front of them. So my recommendation is to lead with that. Some people call it a tripwire. It's like a low or no cost type of introductory offer that gets people to join you, and then you hopefully get them into an autoresponder sequence, and then eventually, you know, you can market to them, and you know they'll buy higher priced products. My recommendation is don't always constantly pitching. Once you get people on your list, offer value as well. Don't just be, you know, sending them an email every day, you know, with your link in it, selling something. People get tired of that pretty quick and they're going to opt out. So what I would recommend is that for every 3 emails you send, only once do you put in your link for your sales video or letter or whatever like that. The other 2 times, offer some value. You don't know value, do this. Study. Try to learn a little bit each day when you're marketing. I try to do that. I'm not going to say I do it every day, but if I have equal amount of time to devote to my business, I'm going to spend half of that time marketing, doing what we call income producing activities, and then half of that time learning. Now, some people, they'll err on too much time on one or too much time on the other, and often it's too much time on the learning because they're afraid to initiate any action until they feel they absolutely know everything. You can't do that. You have to do income producing activities. That's why my suggestion is to just find one form of advertising and then do it. Here recently, and this is an example I'll give you real quick. I'm going to wrap this up because I want to go under 10 minutes tonight. I did solo ads a while back, and I had done solo ads in the past, and it was okay, you know, mixed results. But I had a streak there where I joined this new company, and so I said, okay, I'm going to try to do some solo ads. And I really didn't have any good results from it. It just wasn't going well. And I think I just gave up on it too quickly. And then I started doing other things like blogging or whatever. Well, I came back to solo ads here not too long ago, and I really had a good run with the solo ads. I was getting some buyers. I was getting some good sales. And, you know, had I just stuck with it from the beginning, you know, I wouldn't have had to restart again and, you know, get that momentum going again. So that's what I'm going to do now is I'm going to continue with solo ads. You know, I'm going to set a budget for each month and do it because I know then at least people are clicking, you know, because they guarantee you, the solo ad providers, they will guarantee you 100, 200, whatever clicks. That means people are going to at least see your link. They're going to click on it. They're going to opt in. Hopefully you do have your own autoresponder series. If you don't worry about that. Your company will probably provide some affiliate links, and in the beginning they've probably got some email sequences that they'll send out on your behalf, so don't freak out if you don't have an autoresponder. So that's it. I'm going to wrap it up for today. I just wanted to hit you with that tonight because I heard that here recently and I think it's sound, great advice. How do you make your first sale in 30 days? Concentrate on only one form of advertising. Set your budget for it. Don't blow your budget, and just stick with that. Learn as much as you can about it and stick with that. And then also on the end of that, and that's really not the subject today, but spend some time learning, but then make sure you're also spending time implementing what you learn. Learn something, implement it. Learn something, implement it. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. And if you want to find out more about me and how I might be able to help you, it's davidmfranzen.com. Talk to you soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.